region. Speaking of cycling, how about this story? 79-year-old Ted Webb. They call him the Terra Cotta Warrior. He's got an entire region rolling. Here's Brenda Irving.
Road cycling has been a lifelong passion for Ted Webb of Terra Cotta, Ontario. At age 79, he rides over 200 kilometers a week. However, to Ted, there's more to cycling than just riding. He wants to bring more people into the sport and give them the chance to experience the open road.
When I was very young, there was a young fella, there was an older fella, I should say, that was helping me ride and telling me what to do and what not to do and when to do it, and I've sort of picked that up, I guess.
On my very first ride, Ted was the one that really, he knew I was new at it, took me under his wing, taught me the finer points of, group riding etiquette, taught me quite a lot about, bike maintenance and hill climbing techniques, and he really just became, naturally became a mentor to me.
That desire to share the sport with others would play a key role in the creation of what would become the Tour de Terra Cotta.
I was asked by a local neighbour that they knew I was a cyclist, and why don't you get a race around here? So I said, okay, that's a good idea. That was sort of a passion for me. I was on the executive of the Brampton Cycling Club, so I actually put the race on the racing schedule, and it was very popular, very popular. And so we decided to do it every year after that. And I found that there were more cyclists involved, like there was 50 first of all, then there was 60, then there was 70, and it was getting too big. So I decided to have it very early on a Sunday morning, and even more people showed up.
However, the success of the event would lead to changes. The Brampton Cycling Club decided to opt out of organizing the event, and the Tour de Terra Cotta would need more people to get involved if the event was to continue.
And then Ted came in and said, let's do it, the village, let's do it. And it's just grown from there. So he's huge, it's without Ted, I don't think it would be where it is today.
The race that Ted started has evolved into a major annual event for the village. Sponsors and local businesses have come on board, and money raised goes towards the rebuilding of the community hall. This year, over 600 riders took part, from novices to elite cyclists, from children to seniors, all sharing the passion that Ted has for the sport. As the event moves into the future, he aims to be a part of it for a few years yet.
As long as I can keep up an average pace, if I would think I would probably cycling until I'm 90. I'm hoping to go 90 anyway, that's my goal. And by that time, who knows?
Sport is about inspiration. Sport is for life. Gord Singleton and the crew off to the Niagara Parkway for a great ride today on Sports Day in Canada. Don't forget to check out how many events are going on across the country, more than 1,200. What's going on in your community? Go to cbcsports.ca/sportsday and send us your photos via Twitter. #SportsDay. We'll get them up for you on our website as we all celebrate the power of sport today. Coming up, more FIFA U17 Women's Soccer Canada, Azerbaijan on CBC.